This morning, I'd like to share with you a scripture passage that comes from Psalm 62, verses 5 through 8. Find rest, O my soul, in God alone. My hope comes from him. He alone is my rock and my salvation. He is my fortress. I will not be shaken. My salvation and my honor depends on God. He is my mighty rock, my refuge. Trust in him at all times. O people, pour out your hearts to him, for God is our refuge. Several months ago, Leanna Carr passed away, a member of our congregation, and last Saturday we had the memorial service for Leanna here at the church. And one of Leanna's requests was that the choir would sing for her, the church choir would sing for her funeral. And so she had chosen one song that came from our favorite cantata. And the favorite cantata is named Shelter. That's the name of it. It's a wonderful cantata that talks about how God helps us through the difficult times of life. And one particular song in that cantata is called You Are My Shelter. And some of the words of that particular song go like this. When the sun beats down on the barren ground and turns the soil to stone, when the rain falls hard and the rivers flood and the banks won't hold, you are my shelter. You are my hideaway. You are my covering, and you keep me safe. You know, as many times as the choir has sung those words and as many times as the congregation has heard those words, I will have to say that oftentimes we don't always believe them. We don't always take it to heart that God really is our shelter, that God really is our covering. And so right now the world is in a bit of a mess, both overseas with wars going on, here at home with the economy completely out of control. And I've had so many conversations with people. People have come to me and said, what are we going to do? What's going to turn this around? And my thoughts go back to this song and this cantata, that the Lord is our covering, the Lord is our strength, the Lord is our shelter in these difficult times. Now, God never promised us. He never promised us that we're going to be somehow spared from going through difficult times, that we're going to have to everything is just going to be okay, because things aren't always okay. But what we find out is that in the midst of the storm is going to come. In the midst of the storm, he is our covering and our shelter where we can find strength. That's a wonderful promise. It's maybe not as much of a promise as you would like it to be. You would like it all to sort of go away. I would like it all to sort of go away. I had one person tell me this morning, said, I just want to go to heaven. I just want to be done with all this. And, you know, I can understand that. And he wasn't by any means talking about taking his own life or anything like that. It was just that it would just be so easy if Jesus came again and all of this would come to an end and we can enjoy being in paradise with him. But the fact is that we're here for a purpose, and we're going to be here for a while, chances are, and that in this time as we face the difficulties and struggles, that he is our shelter, he is our covering, he is the one who's going to help us walk through this time. May God give you a great week ahead. May you recognize day by day that he is your shelter. Go in peace.